There's a fine line between art and just offensive. It turns out there's also a fine line between wearing a dress and being naked. A very fine line. If you haven't heard of Bianca Censori, she's an Australian model and architect who took a job as Kanye West's head of architecture in 2020, then married him 2 years later. However, she recently gained a new accolade, the first woman to potentially commit indecent exposure on the red carpet. So what possessed Bianca Censori to become Bianca Censored? Well, it feels like the more you learn, the more concerning the story gets. Having already been dubbed Kanye's naked muse by The Sun 2 years ago, she's been getting her cheeks and nipples out for a while. Kanye has a reputation for controlling the wardrobes of the women he's with. He appeared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, overhauling his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's wardrobe while she mourned the loss of her beloved possessions. And he made his ex-girlfriend Julia Fox meet a stylist on their third date, where she said she felt like a show monkey. Bianca appears to have never spoken publicly, except once at a fintech conference in 2022 representing Yeezy, so it's hard to know how she feels about any of this. So what were Bianca, and many are assuming largely Kanye, thinking with this look? You could say that their brand is about making a series of bad decisions after they also carried out a disastrous renovation of a Malibu home. The Malibu home was stripped to drastic minimalism. We're talking ripped out chimneys and no electricity. Similarly, the pair are stripped down. They enjoy looking half-dressed, whether it's through public indecency, shoes that look like socks, or even just walking barefoot. Although often who gets to wear the trousers and everything else seems a little unfair in this relationship. We can't be sure that Censori has little say in what she wears, but the way her and Kanye look together has left many on X feeling disturbed. Kanye is a narcissistic, abusive piece of hiding behind mental illness. He's stripped his wife of all clothes and self-respect. She's nothing but a puppet. Meanwhile, he's of course always fully clothed. Look at Bianca Censori's startled face and uncertain body language. Kanye West directs her. Look how she moves. It's how he tells her to. This is controlling behavior, and he is humiliating her on the biggest stage he can get. Considering Kanye is Bianca's employer as well as husband, she moved to America from her home in Australia to work for him. He's more famous and considerably older than she is. It certainly feels like things could be unfairly weighted between them. Kanye was also cited giving Bianca what looked like instructions before she dropped her fur coat to reveal herself. According to a body language expert, he allegedly tells her, "You're making a scene now." To make matters worse, Kanye appears to be using her naked body to market his album. Although we're not going to name the album because maybe he doesn't deserve that.